I shouldn't bet on Williams or Pettis.
Hell no.
Brother, you blocked the hell out of me. You didn't just block me, bro. You blocked the hell out of me.
But you do need to be conscious, man. Like in this
right.
in this platform, in this seat that you got.
What's up, my people? This the Black Toe Sugars. I'm Showbizz the Adult, here with one of the greatest fighters in the world today, Shakur Stevenson. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good.
Bruh, I don't think you're a boring fighter. I've been saying this. Let me put my coffee down. I've been saying this, bruh. The De Los Santos fight, everybody tagged you as a boring fighter, right? Because of that one fight. And I made a video and I did a live stream on excuses versus reason.
Yeah.
You fought one-handed. But what do you say to that? People not accepting the reason. They call it an excuse, but it's a reason.
Being an athlete, every night ain't gonna be 100% the dopest night. When you're dealing with the Tom Brady's, the Michael Jordans, the LeBron James, like all of these guys, to where we watch them have these off nights and you move on. I'll be the great fighter with one hand under bad circumstances. So a lot of fighters can't do that. A lot of fighters don't have the skills, they don't have the IQ, the brain that I have to be able to go in there and do that. So I'm proud of myself.
Dude, the whole running thing is just not you.
Facts.
All right? Now, and I just really want to make this a focus, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was entertained what you did with Artem.
Yeah.
I was entertained with Patley. You dropped him a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Even you jumped on the ropes, like, did that shut everybody up? But social media is just a damn monster, bro.
I think it's kind of made to go against me. And it's good, though. Like, it's not a bad thing, like, the way that I'm looking at it, because you got to understand, when I read that and I see all of these things that they saying, I go in the gym and I'm working extremely hard. I'll go outside and I'm running extremely harder than whatever I was running at before. So I think it's made for me. I think it's good that these people is doubting me. I think it's good that these people say, oh, you gonna run. So when they show up July 12th and they like, oh, well, he didn't run. He didn't run. I mean, he wasn't the guy that we thought that we've been saying all of this time. I want to see what they say then.
Dude, I think social media has something to do with the Times Square fight, bro. Like, Ryan Garcia looked to me like he just didn't want to be embarrassed out there. And if he lose or get embarrassed, they're going to say it's the PEDs and stuff like that. Devin Haney, he definitely didn't want to get rocked. Now, he did win the fight, and I think Jose Ramirez should have done more. Yeah. But what I'm saying is that's the effect social media can have. And what I'm afraid of, bro, is I don't want you influenced to where you get out your style and have to slug with damn Zapata in the middle of the ring, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I think here's the thing, bro. I'm extremely competitive, so I'm coming in there to win, regardless. So whatever's going to get me to win is going to happen that night. I'm not worried about. If I slug with him, I felt the need to slug with him. I felt that he ain't really cracking like they say he is, or he ain't doing nothing, and his pace ain't as crazy as they said. So then I made that decision myself. It's a conscious decision. But only thing I kind of disagree with you on was I don't think that the Times Square event was that bad. It was kind of two things that I kind of saw with it, where it was like it wasn't a big crowd. So the fighters don't have their adrenaline pumping. And then also I wasn't too mad at Devin and T.O. because it looked like they actually trained. It looked like they went out there and trained for that fight. I don't think Ryan Garcia gave the best version of Ryan Garcia.
Right. But
I don't think he trained.
Fight, and Ryan Garcia didn't really have a game plan for Rolly. Rolly definitely had one.
I don't think he prepared. I don't think there was a training camp in place that got him ready for that fight. And if it was, it wasn't a good one. And it wasn't a lot of time. It couldn't have been.
Let me ask you something about time. Shakur, I think you have the goods to be one of the greatest fighters boxing has ever seen. And I'm so afraid about your damn hands. brother, the grip gauge. I don't know if you were playing.
No,
I don't know.
here's
Why
the
did you
thing.
even do it, man? That was
No, I told them before I did it. I said, yo, my hands is bad. I don't think that I should do it. But it was,
You did say that. You
yeah,
did say that.
my hands was, I had just got done with my so it is what it is.
But
like,
dude, are you going to be able to punch and sustain? I know Floyd did.
I'm coming out victorious, bro. So if I have to punch and sustain or do whatever I gotta do to win, I'm coming out victorious. I guarantee with everybody. Don't matter who you put in front of me, there's nobody that's gonna get in there, oh, my hand's gonna hurt and I'm not just gonna fight. If I got to and I gotta get in that bag to make sure I come out victorious, we coming out victorious. And that's a fact.
How you whooped Patty. You whooped him from the opening bell. Right. People talk about the whole electrician thing. He did have short notice, yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, like I was saying to the war room, the guy was actually ranked higher than Floyd Schofield.
Yeah, he was.
He has a better resume than Floyd Schofield.
He do.
What is up with the way people are measuring things? Are they measuring things off height? Are they measuring off the level of opponent? What the hell's going on around here?
I think, I ain't gonna lie, I'm telling you, like, I think it's a good thing. I think it's good that people, like, I think it's bad kind of for the sport that people not getting the knowledge and really understanding the sport. But I do think it's a good thing to where as though they sleeping on me. They put me as, oh, he just beat the electrician. Oh, he just did this. He just did that. So when I actually fight the guys that they claim is the best guys and I go out there and I beat them up and go do what I'm supposed to do that night, they're going to be surprised. It's going to be the biggest shock in the world to them, man. I'm saying it here, and I'm going to say it later, and once I do it, it's going to be like, okay.
I shouldn't bet on Williams or Pettit.
Hell no.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to change my bet. I'm going to change my bet.
Yeah,
Okay, wait, no.
If you betting on Zepeda, you going to lose your money, I swear.
Y'all hear that?
Matter of fact, I might call you after the fight and ask you about your money.
No, okay, bet. We should do that. Listen, speaking of bets, though, I may have caught you in a cap. How the hell did you win money on Roach when it was a draw? You bet on a draw? Like, how did you win money on?
Let me tell you how you didn't catch me in a cap.
Okay.
Because I'm so smart. I understand boxing. I know boxing. I never in my life would have thought that they would give Lamont Roach the decision. I never would have thought that. So my bet was the fight going 12 rounds. You know how much money is plus money on the fight going 12 rounds because Tank is a knockout artist and Lamont Roach is this big underdog that people don't understand. He really has a chance in the fight. So I bet on that. I never bet on Lamont Roach winning the fight.
There you go. Just embarrassed me out here. Thought I was going to catch you in a cap, but I didn't.
Nah, hell no.
We have a fun history.
Yeah.
And we would not be genuine if we don't bring up the elephant in the damn room.
Come on.
Brother, you blocked the hell out of me. You didn't just block me, bro. You blocked the hell out of me. And then I got petty and I blocked your ass back. I blocked you. You saw that?
Yeah,
I blocked you on Instagram. What happened, bro? I love you like a play cousin. I didn't want all that to happen, to block it to happen.
Nah, you gotta understand. You know that means you just doing good on your end because at the end of the day, I blocked you because you gotta realize you got a following and you got a lot of people. Right. So everything you saying, I just felt as though, and I still feel as though you gotta be aware or conscious of the things that you are saying because it can be capped. And if it's capped, it could be misleading, and it's misleading to the fans. And truthfully, in that situation, I felt like it was very misleading. So I'm like, I don't even want to see that anymore. So I got rid of that shit off my TL, and you know, you did the same. So you know, but it's cool though. You know, it happens.
No, man.
But you do need to be conscious, man. Like in this platform, in this seat that you got, bro, it's a good seat. But just be conscious of the things that you're saying about fighters because we live shit every day. I've been doing this since I was 5 years old. And, like, this is what I love. My passion, my everything is boxing. So, at the end of the day, just be a little conscious.
That's a fact. No. That was real because I've gotten better at that.
Yeah.
A lot of things that I thought was just me having fun ended up affecting and can affect their bottom line and their money. And I never wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And I noticed, like, okay, wait a minute. there are people looking to see what bandwagon they could jump on.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's negativity. So when I
Yes.
think I'm being fun and damn positive and then like, yo, why everybody's tripping?
Yes.
Nah, man. They using my bandwagon, quote unquote,
Facts.
as a way to hate on y'all. So
Facts.
I'm getting way more responsible with that. So thank you so much, brother.
Respect.
Yeah, let's cheers to that,
Yeah,
brother.
good way to talk about it, man.
Yeah. That's the Black Two Sugars. My man Shakur.